Sweetie, what are you doing up so late? Come back to bed. You, you should be sleeping. It's late, sweetie. You should, definitely be sleeping, so come back to bed and just cuddle for a bit. Why do you have that concerning look on your face? And why are you looking at me like that? Sure, you can ask me a question. Am I a vampire? Yeah, I'm a vampire, sweetie. Okay. Well, let's go back to sleep. How come I never told you? I don't know. Well, babe, I thought it was obvious. We've been dating for 3 years. I don't eat garlic. I don't go out in the sun. I have fangs. You see me drinking blood. I'm surprised you didn't connect the dots earlier. I thought it was obvious just by living with me for 3 years. Well, if you notice, I'm always cold because I'm cold-blooded, right? Every time you cuddle, I'm like a popsicle. So, I do have a heartbeat, and I do sweat. Yeah, well, let me tell you why I do have a heartbeat and I do sweat sometimes. I'm not 100% dead, right? I wasn't bitten by a vampire. My father was vampire and my mother was human, so I'm like a hybrid, right? So yeah, it's a little bit weird and confusing, but Twilight really explains it pretty well. So we'll go watch that series later and you'll get the full picture. But anyway, sweetheart, it's late. I'm tired and you really need to go to sleep, so good night, okay? Sweetie. You have a hard time sleeping, don't you? I'm sorry. Just don't worry about it too much, okay? I'm serious. You do not need to worry about it. I remember when I first saw you, I thought that you were the most beautiful girl in the whole world. I really did. I was so shocked and taken aback by your beauty. I was so nervous to come up and talk to you when I first saw you. I thought you were the most beautiful girl in the whole world. I did. I was terrified. I was terrified of you. But I knew. And I knew I had to come up and talk to you. So I mustered up the courage to walk to you. And as I was walking, my palms were so sweaty. My heart was racing. And then I came up to you and I said hi. And I still remember look that you gave me when I first said hi to you. You gave me this disgusting look, like how dare I ever come up to you. I'm just kidding. I think you were shocked, and yeah, and I was so nervous trying to make small talk with you. I didn't know what I was saying. I think I was saying like gibberish 90% of the time, but but I'm glad that I asked you out, and I'm glad that you said yes. That was a real shocker for me, and I think that was one of the happiest days of my life. No, sweetie. It's time for you to go to sleep, okay? It's getting late. Just don't worry about it, okay? Alright. You gotta wake up tomorrow. Early. Okay? So, good night, my little Pookie Bear. Good night, my little honeybee. Good night, my little pancake. Good night, my little avocado. Good night, my little sweet potato. Good night, my little princess. No, sweetie. You're not sleeping. You're hungry. Okay. We got some frozen food. Yeah. You got lasagna. We got pasta. We got Alfredo. We got these things called chimichangas. Those are good. You got corn dogs. You got frozen hamburgers. We have ice cubes and ice cream. You got chocolate, vanilla, Rocky Road, matcha. So what would you like? You want the lasagna? Perfect choice. We will get you the lasagna. Sweet, I got you your food, okay? Here you go. Here you go, good. Eat up, okay? Let's cuddle, baby. Let's cuddle while you eat. You know, you got the most prettiest eyes in the world. I'm serious. Your eyes are really something special. And I'm not just telling you this to impress you or anything. It's just the way that they sparkle. They do. Especially when you talk about something you love, your eyes just sparkle. I mean, it is kind of distracting, but I don't mind it. I mean, who wouldn't get lost in those eyes? I mean, I do. I always get lost in your eyes. I do. And sometimes when the light hits your eyes just right, they glow. They really do. You really have a unique beauty to your eyes. But honestly, sweetie, you should really be careful. Because with eyes like yours, you might steal someone's heart without even trying. You know, you got the most beautiful lips in the world. You do. You really, really do. There's just something about your lips that just draws me in. It really does. And when you smile, you light up the whole room. And everything just fades away. Except for me and you. And it makes me feel so lucky to be with you. I mean, I can listen to you speak for hours. Your voice combines with the way your lips move. It's just so mesmerizing. It makes everything you say feel so special. And I just wanted you to know how much I appreciate you. I do. Your lips are not just beautiful, they hold so much warmth. They hold so much kindness. It makes it so comforting to be with you. I mean, sweetheart, you're amazing inside and out. But your lips are just a part of it. And your hair. You got the most beautiful hair in the world. You do. And I love brushing your hair behind your ears. Like that. Your hair is just so soft and beautiful. And the way that it shines. The way that it shines in the light. Just glows. And I love how my fingers feel when I run my fingers through your hair. It's just so silky and smooth. And sometimes, when you let your hair down, I'm like, wow. There's like a whole brand new side of you that comes out. And you make beauty look so effortless. And all that makes up your face. I mean, you got the most beautiful face in the world. You do. And every time I look at your face, it just lights up my world and makes everything brighter. Even if I'm having the worst day, it just makes everything brighter. And I love watching your expressions change. Whether you're happy, sad, or annoyed. Every emotion that crosses your face is just so captivating. I don't know if you realize it, but you have a way of making me feel calm.